Hey everybody, welcome back. Happy Wednesday. And if it's Wednesday, we know what that means. Yes, that means it's Wipeout Wednesday or Wednesday Wipeout, depending on who you're talking to. Um, so, for those of you who are new here, if you do not know what Wipeout Wednesday is, Wipeout Wednesday is the brainchild of Laura over at Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming. If you do not know who she is, you will absolutely adore her like the rest of us do. She will be linked in the description box. Go check her out, please. Um, and you can watch all her videos for Wipeout Wednesday from the very beginning, but what it involves is this publication right here, A Year of Dishcloths from Annie's Crochet by Maggie Weldon. Well, our yarny friend Sam over at Memphis Makes had just finished a 2-year long segment called Tile of the Week Thursday. And Laura had showed this book, and she was teasing Sam and said, "Hey, Sam, since you just finished Tile of the Week Thursday, how about another year long make along for A Year of Dishcloths?" To which Sam said, "No, no, no." And there was some conversations had with some other yarny friends, and inevitably Laura was double dog dared and triple dog dare to do this. And in good fashion, Laura can't back down from a double dog dare or triple dog dare like a lot of us. And so A Year of Dishcloths was born. So we're using this book that is broke down into the 4 seasons. And every week on Wednesday, Laura drops a video, and she has a little magic container for every season that we're working in. She painstakingly writes down the names of each individual dishcloth, puts them in the container, and she draws out a dishcloth from the section we're working in at random. So from week to week, we don't know what our next dishcloth is. The only time we know which one's next is when we only have one left in the season. And so obviously that one's going to get picked. But last September, we started in the winter season, and that way we could get them finished by the holidays and gift them if that's what we were going to do. Then we moved on to spring. We finished that. Once we finished spring, we moved into summer. We finished that. Now we are working into the fourth and final season, which is fall. And this week we are showing you our dishcloth number, I was looking at my list, number 46, which is the third one in the fall season. And there's only 9 of them left out of the fall. So that means that um, since we've made this third one, there's only 6 left. Um, yeah, but number 46. Which one did Laura draw last Wednesday for us to work on? If you haven't been following along over there, um, the one that she drew was called Illusions right here. And I have a feeling that a bunch of people are going rogue because this dishcloth is written using size 10 crochet cotton. I was not going out and buying size 10 crochet cotton. No. And I do believe you're holding 2 strands together. No, no, Missy wasn't doing it. And I have a feeling a lot of other people weren't doing it, let alone that effect with those colors. No. So Missy went rogue, as I am having a feeling a lot of people will. And so I was kind of lazy. I used number 4 crochet cotton, and the cottons I used was, oh, this one's ripping. Hobby Lobby, I love this cotton in the color Rosy 2. See, I'm losing my label. I'm going to have to tape that. And it's, of course, a 4-weight cotton, and each of these is 100% cotton, 3.5 ounces or 100 grams, 180 yards or 165 meters. They recommend a 5 millimeter or US 8 knitting needle or a US I9 5.5 millimeter crochet hook. And of course, these are from Hobby Lobby, and that was the colorway Rosy number 2. And then this had to be my solid color because I used this Hobby Lobby. I love this cotton. And it's one of their prints, and it's called Brights. Very rainbow-esque. And it's 100% cotton as well. 3 ounces or 85 grams, 153 yards or 140 meters. And the hook and needle recommendations are the same. So these are the colors that I did, and not very much of this left. I don't think it was a full ball anyway. So, and I like all the colors that are in it. Very pretty, very pretty. I could use this in everything, to be perfectly honest. So, what did my dishcloth turn out looking like? Well, like I said, I went rogue and I got lazy and I let this make the pattern for me. Yes, I did. I just did double crochets all across, and then I trimmed it out in 2 rounds of half double crochet, and I called it a day because that thing, just looking at it, gave me a headache. I was like, no. I was like, and I'm looking at all those lines, and I'm like, you know what? I got lots of printed color changing cotton, and I'm going to let the color changes in the cotton do the work for me. So that's exactly what Missy did. And here it is. And I like it. I like the colors. You know, I I love this and I will use it every time I get a chance. And Hobby Lobby cotton is so soft. So soft. Yeah. Eventually I would like to get rid of the majority of my peaches and cream cotton because it is so rough on my hands, and some of them, I don't know if it's the dyes and the colors, they cause my hands to break out. So I'm hoping to get the majority of those used up and gone and just be working with cotton like this. So yeah, I mean, why not? Let the printed cotton do the work for you. So I'll show you this once again. This was what we were supposed to do, and this is what Missy did. So, yeah. So that leaves 6 more that Laura can choose from in the fall category. And we have not done the ruffled square yet. We also have not done the candy corn right there, which would be cool because we're into 100 Days of Halloween, so there you go. We also have not done the pumpkin. So I would like the candy corn or the pumpkin to be pulled, please. I'm putting in my order in advance. And we also have not done this one, and I know a lot of people are not looking forward to that. School goes back in session next Tuesday here. So they have, when you're seeing this, they will be back in school in 6 days. And then we also have not done the awareness ribbon. This one's for breast cancer awareness, but if you know somebody or you yourself are battling with something and they have their own ribbon and ribbon color, you could always do it in those colors. And then we also have not done the fancy heart, which I'm still confused as to why this was not in spring, because that's when Valentine's Day is. What the fancy heart has to do with fall, I have no idea. Other than maybe with the cooler weather, love is in the air, maybe? I don't know. And that is it. Those are the last 6 that Laura has to choose from out of her magic container. So by the time you're seeing this, she probably will have already dropped her new video for this week and letting us know which dishcloth we will be working on from starting today until next week. And I'm excited to see I hope it's one of the Halloween ones. I really do, because I am so feeling the whole spooky summerween 100 days of Halloween countdown vibe, and I think that would just kind of work its way in there. But like I said, if you haven't already gone over to check out Laura, go check her out. When she does release the new video on Wednesdays for which one we will be working on for that week, at the end of her video, she does a video montage of all of the pictures of the dishcloths that people have sent to her for that week's dishcloth. And some of them are also stragglers that have either started in and they're starting with a certain one, or they've gotten a little behind or whatever. So, and there's always some cool, I love seeing all the color variations when people go rogue. I'm always a fan of going rogue. I got a feeling pretty much almost everybody's going rogue this week. So, yeah. But anyhow, that is that for Wipeout Wednesday. And I guess one more look-see, and then we'll see starting today what our new dishcloth for the week is. And seeing as how there's only 6 more to choose from, that means there's only 6 more to make, and then this make along will be ending, and I'm sad. I'm sad. Um, this make along has brought me so much joy, more so than you will ever know, and I will hate to see it go. But I look forward to the next one and the next one and the next one. And I know Laura's already got something up her sleeve as to what is going to be happening next. More details in the future, as she says. So I guess with that, I'm going to keep rambling if I don't say goodbye. So I shall say goodbye for now, and I will see you later in day 8 for 100 Days of Halloween. So with that, I'm going to say bye for now. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. And just remember, life is not perfect, so be kind. Try and create something new every day and keep reaching for the stars and your yarn. So till next time, guys. Love ya. Bye for now.